Yeah.
Go.
You just said on
Swing.
19.
Last turn.
Go.
Boo. Alright, do it.
Resolve.
Switch. I mean, combat phase.
Push.
Sure.
Take 2. 17.
Exile here.
Yeah.
Back
I'm just gonna, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna push him up a little bit. Alright, my turn.
I'm willing other.
Okay.
He's getting tricky over there.
Your turn.
You don't see that. Different 2 drop. Good.
Yeah.
Resolves.
Unfortunately.
Push him, come on.
Sorry.
So 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Yep. 13.
Last turn.
And your turn. I'm gonna cycle gain 2.
Sure.
Go back to 15.
Yep.
What now?
Draw.
Sure.
Play this guy.
Sure. Can I see?
Yeah.
How many do you have or something? 1.
Yeah, he's only a 1-4. I'm done after that.
17?
Go ahead.
One 4, you said?
Currently.
Swing, coming.
Yep. I'd like to go to blocks.
Yeah.
Sure.
So this is before damage or something? Okay. Yep, that happens. Okay. And then go to damage. Alright, he dies, I take 2. And this guy
You
dies.
die.
I'm at 13.
3 or 4.
Last turn.
And your turn. Cycle. Yep. Go.
Combat phase.
No blocks.
No block.
11.
Yep.
And your turn, I'll draw 2.
Sure.
Yeah, that was the.
Seems legit. You have how many cards in hand?
3.
Yeah, 16. Yep.
Let's see, so that.
Sure. Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Go.
Combat. Swing gun.
Yep, no blocks.
Take it.
I'm at 9.
Go.
Stab. Cycle.
Sure.
Still in step. I'll push one.
Go.
Still in step. Cycle again. Go to my turn. Your friend and mine. Play that guy.
So that would create a delayed
Go.
ability. So that, if you counter it, you will just keep it forever. That's
Yep.
no, I don't believe so.
How strong is he right now?
He's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's a 6-4.
Trigger again. There's nothing that says
All right, you have 2 cards left. All right, that works.
I mean, I'll have to go read this again because it might say this one.
Let's see.
But I don't think it will.
1, 2. Yep, no blocks. I'm at 8.
Boss turn.
Cards in hand 2.
2.
All right, end your turn. Cycle.
No, because it creates another trigger that
Cycle gain 2.
Sure.
Go back to 10.
Yep.
I don't think so. Because otherwise, like,
Because that's just, it's not like another.
this,
Cycle.
this ability is
Go to my turn.
Yep.
exile it after end of combat. So my question is if it will trigger at the next end of combat. Like on their opponent's turn.
Fate to the Devoted.
Sure.
I'll pass.
Sorry.
You're good. F my permanent, I'll put it where I want.
Some JG Wentworth stuff going on over there, man.
Cards in hand.
I got 2.
It's my permanent, and I want it.
That's weird. Whatever.
Response.
I'll respond. Cycle drain you. You go to 18.
Yep.
I go to 12.
Okay.
Joe. All right, here's alls.
Swing.
So that's 3, 4.
4.
You have 2 cards, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm at 8.
Yep.
Anything else? End your turn. Cycle drain you.
Sure.
You're at 16.
Yep.
I'm at 10.
Yeah, you know what? It's only going to
All right, go to my turn.
if you just allow that the token will stay. Because the thing is,
Cards in hand.
trigger multiple
2 right now.
times are abilities
And then draw.
on the, like for example, like
All right, it's time.
that ball lightning. It has an ability.
Can't hold it anymore. Play this.
This trigger would only go off once. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, it's not worded differently. It just has
And I'm going to
this is part
pass
of
after that.
Once you counter it, it's just gone. I don't know why you would want to do that. I mean, if you're playing blue red or something, but like,
I don't know.
sure.
Cards in hand.
2 still.
Right, but you can
Cards in hand round 1.
because it's
But it's not like countering an implicit.
yeah, but no, this ability creates an ability. Just
want to make sure
this ability
put
creates
2 on, so it's
over
third.
50% triggers later, and the source of that is no, it's a separate trigger.
We're gonna counter it unless you pay.
But then
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright.
And this one's gone. So since it already went
Cards in hand.
off, it's not
1.
Swing. 4.
We're gonna push the little guy.
Sure. 3.
Yeah, I'm just
Alright,
like,
I'm at 7.
I don't anticipate everybody's
turn?
going to be playing
Yes.
disallow here.
I'm 10.
Push this guy, right?
They are
Yeah.
good for them. Why'd they waste their disallow on that? Like, what a waste
We're gonna
of
go
a time. Yeah.
play a vial.
Sure. Can I see?
Same guy. Yeah. Play another vial. Go ahead.
Take into my imagination.
Cards in hand.
None. I've got virtual cards, kind of.
I guess the real question is,
But that's, well, I mean, but that's
How much life you got?
it's just because
I have myself at 7 and you at 16.
And how much are these two right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're currently 10 fours.
He was gonna die. He was gonna get
That's true.
Oh, poor
Mana.
5? Okay.
Or bringer.
Okay. He resolves. Let me know when you like to go to combat. You have no cards in hand, correct? Okay. Just want to make sure.
You can play an
it's
instant.
like what happens at the end of combat. It's no longer.
Sorry.
You're good.
That's weird, right?
Let me know when you like to go to combat.
I don't even know how to word that.
I'll combat.
Alright. Before declare attackers, inside of combat, we're going to cast out.
Sure. Just roll. I mean, I got no cards in hand.
Yeah.
But that's like.
And then now you can declare attackers.
Nothing.
Alright, my turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Untap. Draw. For the turn. Let's see. So if I do that, yeah, I'm just gonna swing it both. Yeah.
It's worth thinking about it like in the abstract.
Alright, so that guy gets squished. And then you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just gonna double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Alright, so you're at 7?
Yep.
And I'll pass on.
And I was like, I wanted to say no, you can't cast that. Basically, if you can cast a spell with no card, like, can you just cast it away from them? I was like, I wanted to say no.
Yeah, I got too much
like, okay,
weapons there right now.
Yeah, I mean, I can gain 12 life on board. Alright, go to the next one.
Yeah.
So I explained how
You mind if I check my phone?
fine, but it won't work. And that these rules will just undo it. And so you can't effectively, but the rules can say you're like in Casio. And then I was like, oh, I'm trying to think of when that becomes matter. I couldn't come up with an example. Meanwhile,
I don't know why I put that in my bag, but whatever.
like, no, you were asking for some random other piece that had nothing to do with it. Yeah.
I use it for my legacy deck.
They changed it from you're not from they changed it so you're no longer allowed to cast a spell if casting that spell is illegal in casting, which used to be however, and then they changed it to be they just removed that rule.
And I will go first in this one.
Okay.
There was a second check later, like there was already a replacement.
That cycle one is sweet, man. That was
Creature?
yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's awesome. Nobody ever knows what he does because nobody plays him. He's sweet though.
I've never seen a deck like this.
Yeah. That's why I like to play Magic, is to make my own stuff, you know.
That's sweet. I commend it. Seriously.
It doesn't always work, but this particular deck is super fun.
I was like, man, dude, I gotta like get you to 0 here.
Yeah, you better do something. Yeah, it's hard because I needed to get. I knew you. I figured since I hadn't played anything that was a creature that you had some abrades in your hand, but I had to get rid of some of those, so I felt a little more comfortable about playing that.
Underscore Bobby underscore.
Because eventually you're gonna have to do something.
Exactly. Yep, exactly.
Alright, so-
Yeah, I read his reasoning. I remember reading his reasoning, like, yeah, you're gonna use the card trying to pressure him. What? Yeah, I played a league with it, and I was just like, and then I played Bakutina's version. It wasn't that much better. I was just flooding like that. It was terrible. It plays 24 lands, right? Oh, but it has like 8 elves or whatever.
Oh, good luck to you, sir.
You as well.
So what do you really call your deck then?
Drake's on a plane.
There you go. I was just like, what is this? And I played a few standard decks, trust me. I didn't see anything like this.
No, I mean, there are like blue-white versions of the deck that are still not popular, but
I did play a cycle deck against a guy named Trey. He cycled everything.
I just dropped one, so I just want to make sure I picked up. I'm pretty sure only one fell, but I'm gonna double check.
Yeah, sure. And I'll look for you too while you're doing that. Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, I played a guy who cycled his whole deck. Next thing you know, he got 20 burn damage on me. I don't know what he was playing either. I thought I was winning.
Yeah, I mean, that's the funny thing about this particular deck is that for a while it looks like I'm behind, but then once I draw my powerhouse cards.
Oh, you're not. I'm looking at your graveyard earlier. I'm just like, I'm trouble.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, I'm looking at
Yeah,
it. So
yeah.
I'm trying to get you down. I'm like, I'm tired.
Yeah, you needed to do something, and then all of a sudden I finally got the I finally was able to play it because I had to hold it forever, and then I finally was able to force you to kill my guy.
Yeah.
And then that allowed me to get the window where I felt it was safe to play it, you know, because I had one counter spell, which I think was enough, and it was obviously, but
It did. It killed.
you would have had to have the fourth of Braid. I'm assuming you played 4. But are you on the play?
Yeah, for sure.
I had a feeling. I just want to double check. You never
I
know.
played that deck with his guide, and I was just getting rolls.
Just like play some times, man.
All right, let's see what we got.
You got.
He's the only one who doesn't like sometimes, man.
Yeah, because he's playing Chicago, right?
I'll keep this for sure.
I can't spell that.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Okay. Ready?
What's his face?
Hey, there he is. Your friend and mine. Yep.
Somebody, I didn't see the deck.
19.
Fast turn, sir.
Yeah. They play green, white, blue, black, and mono red.
Good.
Oh, really? That's what they thought it was on the RPG podcast. I was listening on the way here. But yeah, because like Adam Smith, Matt Costa.
Yep, here's also.
Because I can't find this shit.
So, 2, 3, 16. Oh, get a land.
Yeah, so good. So I'd love to see those like straight job.
Probably just blue black, right?
What's up?
Blue black, red, and
Cut.
Yeah,
Go to my turn.
so doing blue cards are really over. Well,
There's a lot of like blue black. There's not too many. You just gotta find substitutes for one.
Cut.
so here like if they do white, blue, black, and red. No, this stuff. It's good.
Blue black might be better than green deck. Like, we can have blue black might be better than green deck.
I think that I don't know. Man.
Connor, let's pay 1.
I tried blue black, and I don't mind it, but it's darker at first. Well, the way that Jerry has it, I don't know about how Jerry has it. 'Cause
So,
Jerry has
2,
more
3.
creatures. But,
13.
The way Jerry has it, he only has 12.
Cards in hand, sir?
You just don't do anything so long.
3. Okay.
Go.
I play Jerry's just because of the sideboard guy.
Go.
Jerry, let me straight. Fucking sick now, man.
Resolves. 2, 3, 4, 5 coming at me, huh? Alright. 8.
Faster.
And your turn. Cycle.
Close.
Cycle.
Okay.
Alright, go to my turn.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. Fatal push.
Right here.
Okay. Fatal push.
Okay.
Go.
Cards in hand.
That's what you play?
What's that? You'll see, I got no time to read.
Wait,
Isn't that a good matchup for you? Supposedly?
Yeah, it's not. I just think you got
No.
what is that? Cards in hand?
That's how I feel about the.
Connor, let you take one.
I'll put red, black, and
I wanted her.
I'm sure you did, yeah. I didn't. This is a bad one for me. 2, 3.
Matchup a little bit more. So
Alright, I'm at 5.
Fast turn, sir.
I lost to it more times than that, but I won.
Alex lost to like these really, really shitty blue white players.
Was he an 8? That's how it was set up at that's what Johnson said too. He said they played in full red and then a green deck.
Look at that.
I remember.
Go.
There's a kid that works at Keto.
There's like too many people, certain people.
Cards in hand. 2.
That's really, and he's winning Backstreet Boys.
Yep, you got it.
And I'm like striking case.
Yeah, I figured you did. I mean, I couldn't. My hand was pretty slow. I had to keep it though because if I got the right.
All right, one more game. Game 3.
Yeah. I knew once you went 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop. I was like, oh man, this is gonna hurt.
You exiled Chandra. Look at that.
It's gonna be Mono Weezy.
All right, good luck.
You too, man.
1 through 6. Repeat. Plus the mixtape.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the phone.
But end it. I'm gonna get up. I was saying Weezy F8. Put it shave the baby.
Sure.
I don't know how there's only 2 grams of sugar in these things. It's delicious.
There's got lots of fat in it.
Really?
I think so.
Oh man.
I mean, you can look at the label, but I bet.
What is supposed to be good for me?
That's not necessarily bad for
That's
you.
true. It's probably
That's
healthy
just the
fat.
sugar industry's propaganda.
Quite
Quite literally.
Oh, that is.
Someone's doing that right now.
I thought about doing keto, but everyone I know that did it, they just gained all the weight back when they stopped.
I mean, that is how that works.
See, now I get to be on the play.
Yes.
It's like, how long have you been on keto? For 14 years.
I was 1 color shy there to have a chance. Although I took so much damage before I found it that it wouldn't have mattered after a while anyway.
This is a pure protein.
What is that?
The Quest bar.
Oh yeah, those are
Or
good.
was it
Oh
just
boy.
pure protein? Not even fatty? That's
It might be. It's a protein blend with protein isolate, whey protein isolate, psyllium corn fiber, almonds, water, gluten-free, chopped it in urethral. Look at that.
Yeah. It's a lot of words.
That is. I'm gonna have to look up the root.
It's probably the longest one I've played so
The
far.
root of it.
Of what?
Urethral.
Do need to do that.
Oh, erythritol. It's like a red thing. Eryth is like red, like erythrocytes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess urethral is anatomy.
Yeah, urethral would be like your urethra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Containing.
Did you shuffle before pile shuffling? Or
Huh?
did you shuffle before pile shuffling?
Oh wait. Then I shuffled. Then
You didn't shuffle after pile shuffling.
like you mean like this?
Yeah. But you didn't shuffle after that though. You just shuffled, then you gave it to me.
Oh okay.
Yeah. But you didn't shuffle before doing that, right? I didn't
No,
see you.
no.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a warning for insufficient shuffling. You need to shuffle your deck properly, and doing that is nothing. It doesn't count as anything.
Oh, okay.
What he's saying is you have to do a mix of the two. You
Yeah, you
can't
have to-
just do pile shuffle or just, you know, like if you're gonna do pile shuffle, you also have to do other types of
Other
shuffle.
type of shuffle. Okay. So maybe I'll do 3 kinds next time.
Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't matter how many times you count it out. You need to shuffle like randomly.
Pile
really
shuffling is not actually randomizing the deck. It's just counting it.
Yeah, it just counts.
Okay, I apologize.
And it's thankfully officially not considered even allowed more than once.
Correct.
So this is
I
good.
hate that rule. I like
This is
how-
good enough then.
No,
Garb, you should mash them like what he's doing.
yeah, like
Your whole deck like 65.
yeah.
Or you can riffle shuffle or
Well,
whatever
I mean,
works
riffle
for
shuffling
it.
is not great. What you're doing is fine too, as long as you do it like random enough.
Yeah,
But
as
the
long as
pile
you
shuffling,
give yourself enough
the random
type of
cuts
different
you're making
shuffles,
are pretty fine.
because only pile shuffling isn't considered shuffling.
All right.
It's just counting.
And there's
Give me a
actually a
warning.
rule that you can only do that once per game.
Yeah.
Per game.
Yep.
Yeah. Because you can only like count your deck once and then you've counted it. It would be weird to count.
Well,
it.
they don't want people taking a bunch of time because they pile shuffle 3 times.
No, and we never did.
All right, I'll be
And
on
it
the
was a
play.
huge debate for years, and now it's finally not allowed, and I'm so glad.
See, I always like to do it even when
I'll keep.
I can't. Right. One Mississippi. You piles of 20 after fetching. Great. You just recount my deck. Oh, it seems there's only 54 cards left.
I'll keep. Why not? Let's go.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. Just don't do it again.
Nope.
It's like
Oh no.
good.
Yeah, I could have been a scumbag. I was thinking about it.
Go.
Vial.
Sure.
Go.
What is it now?
So 1-4 currently.
Yeah.
Is that the one I think it is?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I
Makes a
don't know what you're
dude,
thinking.
and then you can that's the one. Okay. Yep. Results.
Bastard.
And step cycle.
Sure. Alright, so how strong is he now?
He's now at 2-4. Pass.
Cards in hand.
Currently at 4. Results.
Zerk.
Keep it face up.
Yeah, it's gotta be face up to do it. So you can. The trick is you can pull them out of the sleeve a little bit. That's how most people do it. Yeah, that's fine. Cards in hand.
5.
Alright. Target you.
Settle.
Correct.
Boy.
They're all exiled. And you can search.
Or 3. 3 base. And comes in tab, right?
Correct. Wait, do you have cards facing different directions in there?
Is that illegal too?
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that either.
When I shuffled it.
Right, but you can't. The cards have to all be facing the same way.
stop.
Don't do anything.
Judge. Judge. Well, you didn't hear me, so.
Okay. Where is this?
Here. It's apparently back. I didn't know. you
Cards
saw
are boxed.
I noticed because he pulled out some mountains, and the first couple he put down, they were facing different directions, so I had to ask him, like.
Okay, I'm feeling that brick pizza.
Oh, Blaze? Yeah, they're good.
always heard about it.
It's reasonably priced too. You can put as many toppings as you want for the same price. Doesn't matter. You just don't want to go too crazy because it
It's
won't
like
cook.
$8 a pizza.
Oh, really?
You can also do less toppings for like 6.
Been to the place that was in, I can't remember.
No, there's. It's fine. I'm gonna give you. Have you received a warning from our cards this tournament?
Oh, like you gave me one, didn't you?
No, that was for insufficient shuffling.
No.
Okay, I didn't think that I had given you one. But
It's my first BPTQ as well.
That's
So-
fine. Yeah, just there. It's fine.
Yeah, you just got to make sure they're not all facing different
You just
directions.
gotta make sure that there's not anything that allows them. It's fine now. Please shuffle though, or actually, you have
You got
no
your
idea what's
lands.
in there, so
Yeah, I
you're
got
good
mine.
actually.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
unless-
he's in
He
the
was searching
process.
for
Oh, then
lands
yeah,
anyways
shuffle
for
now.
settlements.
Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't. We stopped him when he went to pull out lands.
Okay, you're
That's
good.
why I
Yeah,
asked.
continue shuffling.
So go ahead and
Yeah.
shuffle.
Yeah.
You search your 3 lands. Yeah. Where'd your exile pile go?
It was like that place.
Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just if there's like a pattern to your deck, then like theoretically you could have memorized it or something. And
Okay.
so.
Can we get an extension for this one?
Oh yeah, I'll give you guys an extension for this one.
Well, I don't think we're gonna need it.
We probably won't, but I just last time I
There's
didn't
no
ask.
harm in
So
issuing one. And that took a minute. So.
My bad.
you're good, man. Don't worry about it. I just want to, I noticed it because when you pulled out your first 2 mountains, they were facing different directions, and I was like, yeah, that can't be right. They're supposed to be facing the same direction.
Is this okay shuffling or like do I need to do the?
Ask the judge. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and you just gotta do. So my rule of thumb is shuffle like that kind like 7 times or so. Yeah, and you gotta restart the count every time that kind of thing happens, which is not fun, but it works. Because once you've done it like between 7. Like maybe sometimes I go like to 10.
Yeah.
If it's a shuffle,
It's as considered as random as it can be.
The thing is that if it's a deck with, so this math has mostly been done by people who study playing cards. If every card in your deck is unique and you shuffle it randomly, like riffle shuffling it or something equivalent, so mass shuffling is mathematically the same as riffling because you can't know exactly where the cards are going in between each other.
Yeah.
If you do that 7 times with a deck of unique cards, it's indistinguishable from being random. So you have randomized it. With decks that have duplicate cards, I don't know if the math works out exactly the
All right,
same.
my
because
turn.
Sometimes I do it more than 7 times.
I'm assuming you're done after that, right? After
Yeah, I mean I got nothing else I can do.
Go to my turn.
But I figure it should be about the same, right?
Actually, just read an article about mass shuffling versus riffle shuffling, and it's statistically the same.
2 coming
if
at you.
you're close to 50-50.
Yeah.
Like if you mash a third of the deck, then it's almost doing nothing.
I'm at 20.
Well,
You haven't hit me.
one of the things actually, one of the assumptions about riffle shuffling is that it's actually random. So theoretically,
Play
a
that
cut
guy.
should be possible.
How big are these guys?
Like
They're still
you
2
should,
force.
when you shuffle
Go
your
ahead.
deck, you should just miss and have them end up the same.
Yeah.
That should be possible. But the way people do it,
2.
it's not possible.
Right.
So you're actually not quite doing it right. So what I do is I cut my deck in a random place and then riffle them.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this makes it more likely that like a cut could happen. So it's like slightly closer to actually random. But so like I agree if you're only doing like 1/3 over and over again,
Bottom
you've
third and going in.
Hold on,
You've
hold on.
done,
Yeah,
like-
you gotta play them one at a
It's not
time
right.
because I can respond to
Okay,
everything.
so
So,
like
yeah.
a 60 card deck, if you're 50-50, like 1 over 1 over
right.
1.
Yeah.
So
riffling,
cast 10.
you
He
need 8
resolves.
shuffles.
Yeah.
But if you do 1 over 1 over 1, you aren't randomizing the deck.
True.
Yeah,
resolves.
you need to not
some
know
vary.
how many cards are going in between
And then,
each
but
card.
if you do
resolves.
like a third of the deck, and then a third of the deck, and then a third, you need something like 3,000.
Okay.
I've seen built. Everyone has that.
Oh,
I didn't realize that was.
Okay.
It's like you
So
just play a different.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
All right, I'm at 14.
I'm gonna take that home right now.
Untap. You have 3 cards in here?
Yeah, that one's like super cartoon
there was standouts there.
too.
I'm sorry.
It's all good, man.
Can't remember the name.
I'll draw 2.
Sure.
Oh, I like the Hong Kong one, where it's like the little blue map, like the little peninsula. That's the one. Those are like $7, $6.
Go.
Yeah, this one. Well, it was him drawing removal and lands, and I drew Liliana. And I Doom Falls is direct.
Cards in hand.
3.
So you're 2-2 and you're 4-0?
Oh, that one's nice. Is that APEC?
There's like 3 different cycles. This one.
13.
Where'd Tommy go?
No, he dipped out. He wanted to go play WoW. He's like, O2 drop, I'm going to play WoW. Yeah, I think there's
Interesting. Also results.
super bright.
Results?
I love
Plus 1.
Sure.
I think those are like $17.
You can have this one.
Okay, thank you. Can I put a thing on it? Just
Yeah. Definitely want to do that. Silver counter, not 6.
last turn.
So you have 2 cards. One of them's a mountain.
Yep.
All right, we know this.
Those are cheap too,
End of your turn.
The only reason I did Euros is because they were there. Like, I used to do H.
Oh, fatal push him.
Exiled or
It just destroy.
25
Go to my turn.
Nice. He's just really good. Really? In the top table?
Somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Super stuff.
both of them together, their powers combined. Things have to interplay with all of them.
I think game 1 after this. Game 2 and 3.
That's weird.
Cast out.
I got paired down.
Which one?
And Dan got paired out.
Karn?
Makes sense.
Yeah, just play like that.
Yeah, the loyalty's good.
Well, you should get paired out.
Oh, yeah.
Because of you. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Now, there's only 3 nines, but the thing is,
So I know it's-
if 2 people
Go.
got underpaired and 2 people got overpaired,
And then the X2 is
yeah,
Cards in
they
hand.
should.
2.
good old Watson report. They don't believe in science. I bet you Watson says the Earth is
Karn.
Okay. Whatever. Yours off.
I mean, I've never seen the end of that story.
This is exiled now.
Say what?
Is this exiled?
Yeah, it has. I think it's called a silver counter or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Oh, it's not exiled.
It's exiled. Yeah, with a silver counter.
You mind if I slide on which one?
No, it's got to be face up. It's face up in exile.
Yeah, I can get this.
Plus one again. Yep. So you can have this one.
Land again?
Yeah. If you want to use.
Oh, you can go there? Really?
Like, I have to work, like, it's like, I didn't know that we were going to work that Sunday
Lands.
to make up for 4th of July.
Is there 2 cards in hand? Yeah.
And my boss
Okay. Which one you target? You target one of these, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so we're gonna go.
Tell him I'll do it. Wait, tell him.
3-1, but I lost a pair down.
Doesn't matter. You win, you have to win. Okay, you can't go. No. That's not true. I can go.
You're on a video.
Chances are.
Block him.
Okay, so how many are you taking?
3, 4, 5 coming at me.
How are you going?
And then before damage, fatal push him.
Sure.
Alright, so I take 3. I'm at 10.
Pair it down and
You guys. Alright. Anything else?
faster.
I lost to the guy that took a round 1 loss.
You mind if I move this here?
It's fine. You can put. It's your permanent. You can do what you want.
I don't know, I just don't want to get in trouble.
You're good. Yeah. I know. I understand. After 2 in a row, it's
Yeah, I don't
it's hard to. So we got 6. Let's see. So the 1, 2, 3. All right. So we're gonna attack both at Karn.
Sure.
He's dead. Yeah, it's 3. Yeah. And then we're gonna say go after that.
I was gonna buy rounds of silver. And not fuck around with gold.
Trading currency. That's the one market I want to trade.
Okay, that'd be dope. Buy fucking all the euros and sell all the basics.
one time I had my eventually
Wait, what's Russia's currency?
I was playing
Buy all
on
the loot
that
and stash.
Zombie haste.
I had to
Doing
I
that.
don't know, man.
I'll
I might
respond.
want to buy into Chinese yen.
completely unlinked account.
Draw 2.
I had the account.
They're trying to get aggro.
And it was
Can I just put a counter on him? This is 4-4.
alright.
Or you can just remember it.
Yeah, it's just the thing. Yep. So, yep, that happens. Yep. I have no other response. 4. Yep. You have 2, 3. Yep. So I go to 6.
And before I end my turn,
Okay.
I got this.
Counter unless you pay 1.
Yeah, they super don't. And also these aren't
nothing to debate with.
All right. Go to my turn.
like 2,000.
Into
Like, and they still like, Judge. I think they eventually got bought by PayPal.
oh boy, those things are big now, I think.
yeah, they're pretty big now. They weren't as big before, but they're pretty big now.
So did anyone scratch?
Yeah, but this was the real one.
Abandoned sarcophagus. Go ahead.
Good. It happened just before it happened.
Cards in
I
hand.
need to, I need to win this 5K tomorrow, and then I can buy my computer.
What is this?
This is one of the cards I was gonna scratch.
And then this is the card that you saw. Yep.
That is the card I saw.
Okay.
You have a 50-50 chance of guessing right. It's like just kind of blue.
Let me know when you like to go to combat.
Usually if you
Yeah.
need a blue white correct.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, but
Where is it at, though?
it's how?
Yeah, because those are still the top two cards. Like, they are still.
It's their last modern qualifier for the
Great.
term series.
Okay, perfect. Even better.
Think about this for a second.
Sure.
Oh, wait, for Father's Day? Oh, yeah, that's right. Tomorrow is Father's Day. Guess I'll text my dad.
Just gotta read this one.
Yeah, my birthday. Oh, my bad, wrong holiday.
Huh? No, fucking lug nuts.
I was like, that's really fucking fun, bro.
I gotta leave yesterday.
Yeah, I'll give you
I
that.
got a one-way plane ticket.
Go.
Give me that one.
I'm gonna meet my dad there, though. I'll take him to train. It was expensive for that one way.
Man, if I made it to Narco, I don't know if I'd come back.
I've never been there.
So,
It's pretty sick. Except if you live in the city.
I think I would like it for like a month. And I'd be over it, like, this is too much.
I mean, once you don't sleep for a month, I don't know if you understand if you like things or not.
Yeah, that's true. I think that I was thinking New York again.
Oh, sure.
Buffalo and Canada.
It's cool up there, for sure. I could live up there.
I'll draw it.
There ain't nobody up there.
Okay.
alright.
Blows my mind.
Yourselves.
Yep.
Big places are.
And,
I look at the map and I'm like, yo,
basics.
tiny, and that's
Yep.
Bring out another shard.
I just don't ever went up north. Though.
Yep.
Do you ever been to Texas?
Exert.
Yep.
Dude, it's another country.
Is it like a
One of these guys.
like
Yep.
like it's just
Sweet, that would be great.
Yeah, like the nearest grocery store and gas station from my house was 40 minutes away. So don't forget to get gas.
calling AAA like, yo, we ran out of gas too.
They're like, we can't even get enough gas up there, bro.
Yeah.
There.
It's like, cool.
Yep, you got it.
Send a plan.
So I just like drilling looking for it. Like, come on.
That got bigger.
Yeah, I mean, I had hoped that you didn't have an Embraid in your hand. I figured you did, but I was not drawing any renewed faiths to be able to get back above a dangerous life total, so.
And
That's
Didn't matter.
scary. That's like this
once you
closest
cross
one I got. I
the
think.
Mississippi,
Yeah, well, I mean, my, yeah, he won 2-1.